So what do you know about your mom from her history?
You used to be homeless?
I used to be homeless, yes.
You've gone to jail 11 times?
I've gone to jail 11 times.
11 times? What do you know about those packages she sends to people?
They're meds.
Medicines. And who she sends them to, do you know?
Nope.
If you would have asked me if I ever thought I was going to do something that could contribute to someone's life, going back plus 20 years, absolutely not, because I thought I was going to die with a needle hanging out of my arm.
From here, inside her home near San Francisco, Tracey Helton Mitchell has saved over 300 people from dying of an overdose. She doesn't do it in an ambulance or a fire truck. She does it with envelopes and postage stamps.
The first time I had heard about naloxone distribution was at the Heroine conference in Seattle in 2000. And I just remember, the idea that people who use drugs really want to save other people's lives, but they just don't have the tools to do it.
Naloxone is an overdose antidote. It reverses the effects of heroin or its more potent synthetic version, fentanyl, which is fueling the most deadly drug crisis in American history. And while President Trump's Surgeon General has recommended the widespread use of the drug, it is often too expensive to purchase or too hard to find. That's why since 2013, Tracey has acted as a one-woman distribution center, sending out custom life-saving kits to stop drug users from dying. And it's earned her the nickname, the Heroine of Heroin, online.
So how people initially got a hold of me was through Reddit. I eventually became a moderator of a forum on Reddit that deals specifically with opioids.
And how many people are in this forum?
Right now it's over 50,000. Hello, Tracey. I hope this message finds you well and you enjoyed your weekend. Is there any way you can assist me in getting Narcan? 4 doses of naloxone, 2 of these. Then I would give them some syringes. Then I would seal that up.
And that's a life-saving kit right there.
Yes, so this potentially could save 4 people.
And you sent out hundreds, almost 1,000.
Way more than that.
How many do you think you've sent out total?
Probably about 2,000.
You sent me a harm reduction package a few months ago, and I just want to say thank you.
I was able to save my fiance from an OD with the kit of naloxone you sent me.
Oh, wow.
In a world full of stigma and judgment, you've definitely helped me become proud that I'm in recovery and inspired me to help others in any way I can, so thank you for that. It's nice.
She's got to be the happiest person in the world, because I know that, like, when someone tells me that the naloxone that I gave them saved someone's life, like, I feel like fulfilled in a way that nothing else in life's ever made me feel fulfilled. And I wouldn't have been able to find that if, like, I hadn't been exposed to it from her,
John Hill first messaged Tracey through Reddit in 2013. With limited access to naloxone in North Carolina, her packages saved his life multiple times before he moved to Portland, Oregon, where he's now volunteering at a needle exchange.
We're taught that because I use drugs, I'm not capable of showing up and volunteering 11 to 5.
The next thing is to prepare the Narcan. You want to take the muscling syringe, pull the cap off, and once you have the 1 cc of liquid in there, the next step is to inject it into a major muscle.
When you almost die and then are brought back to life, like, any sense of entitlement you have is out the window.
You said people can't get clean when they're dead. That's sort of what's at the center of all this, right?
People can make whatever choices they want around their drug use, but we have to stop the mortality of people that are using drugs. We want to get into stopping people from dying first.
This decade, the explosion of overdose deaths in the U.S. has led to a corresponding spike in naloxone sales, a nearly 5-fold increase. As demand for the life-saving drugs grown, so have prices. In 2014, Evzio's auto-injector cost $690. Just 2 years later, the price was $4,500. Today, a 2-dose pack of Narcan's naloxone nasal spray sells for $150, while single doses of generic naloxone start at around $20 a vial.
About half the funds are from my own personal funds, and the rest I do fundraising. I do everything from begging to selling t-shirts to speaking engagements, whatever I have to do.
For sure there will be people that, see you doing this, packing the stuff up, sending new needles to people and a heroin overdose anecdote, and say you're just enabling people to use drugs.
I get a lot of, can't you just move on with your life? And that's interesting to me because the person I saved could be someone in your family. In the United States today, especially with the rise of technology, we're desperate for connection with another person, and having someone who's willing to listen without judgment really can have an impact on a person.
So where's this one going?
Florida.
Just days after we watched Tracey send out those 3 care packages, she heard 2 of them were used to revive overdose victims in Florida and in Tennessee.
Naloxone is significant enough that I was willing to put it on my arm. And it's right where I used to shoot drugs, right in the pit of where I used to shoot drugs, so it covers one of those scars. Today, I have a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, 3 beautiful children, a nice place to live, and I'm very, very grateful.
For a different look at the opioid epidemic and how corrupt sober homes are taking advantage of young women in Florida, check out our YouTube channel.